Now, medtech. It's a hot topic and only getting hotter, particularly as new technologies come online to solve many of the world's health problems. The latest to join the sector is Annalise, which uses an AI solution for chest x-rays. And to tell us more about that innovation is Dimitry Tran. Dimitry, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about this, because this is a little joint venture that you developed, so you've kind of got a side hustle going here, and it sounds amazing. Just take us through it.
Glad to be with you, Simon. The Annalise AI is a joint venture between Harrison AI and IMED. IMED is the largest radiology provider here in Australia, and Harrison AI is a medical device AI company that have proprietary technology to allow development of AI, what we call clinical standards that can be used in clinical care that require regulatory approval through the TGA here in Australia, the CE mark in Europe, and in FDA. So the first product that Annalise AI have developed is an AI that's capable of assisting radiologists and other clinicians in looking at chest X-ray. Chest X-ray, as you know, Simon, is the largest volume of radiology diagnosis that's being done globally. Every year, more than 1 billion chest X-ray is done. And we just do not have enough radiologists in the world, even in Australia, to help to read through those backlog of cases. If you look at most health systems here and abroad, they're usually between a 24 hours to 72 hours wait to get a chest X-ray read. And I think having AI technologies assisting clinicians is so important. And all of this trend has been playing out even before COVID, where we now just have so much more demand for chest X-ray, as any patient who go to hospital for COVID-related symptoms likely going to have routine chest X-ray maybe on a daily basis.
So just to paint out this picture, from my understanding, the AI has the ability to recognize more than 100 different, shall we say, problems, illnesses, infections, whatever's going on in your chest that would normally require a radiologist, and that's where the blockage is. You need a human to look at it. How effective have you found this to be as it does start to do this analysis? Do you still have the review from the radiologist, or is it actually sort of picking up a whole bunch of things that they were missing?
We're very much a clinician assistant tool, Simon. So we help the clinicians like radiologists, but also ED physicians in emergency departments, ICU clinicians, GPs, anyone who currently look at chest X-ray can help, can use the technology to help detection and the efficiency of reading chest X-ray. Up to date, there's been a lot of publication in academic research around AI assisting medical imaging and in X-ray in particular, because it's such a large volume modality. But most of the solution today is what we call narrow AI, meaning that can only assist clinicians in 1 to up to 15 findings in a chest X-ray. And most clinicians, as you know, is so busy with their work that any tool that is narrow means that it's going to take more time for them to look at a tool than do it themselves. So that's why we have not seen a lot of adoption of AI in medical imaging today, despite a lot of interest. So recently we published a paper with the Lancet Digital Health Journal, which is shown that the AI can look at over 100 findings and detect those findings rapidly within 4 seconds, and therefore assisting the clinician right away when they look at the chest X-ray.
So Dimitry, what does this mean for Annalise? What are the next steps? You've built this incredible product. It sort of is a quantum leap in terms of the ability to diagnose and analyze chest X-rays. What are the next steps for you?
The next step for us as a scale-up is simply rolling out this to customers and clinicians globally. We have some exciting announcement in the coming weeks regarding large radiology practices, hospitals and groups here and overseas, adopting the technologies to help with the workload in chest X-ray. For Annalise, we continue to innovate beyond chest X-ray, and we're looking at other modalities like brain CT, chest CT, mammographies. Radiology is such a large discipline that we think that there's a lot of area where AI can continue to help clinicians. We talk a lot about information overload for consumers, for every one of us. But if you think about the medical industry, the information overload is even more. Every year, there are more technologies like scanners that used to take only 16 slides of a CT scan can now take 256 slides. That means that there's so much more data for clinicians and radiologists to go through. So we think that having AI technology can help to get the clinician to the right information at the right time, and therefore expediting care for patients. We have a very much a social impact focus here at Annalise and Harrison AI because we think that this technology can be helpful in Western worlds, in developed countries like Australia, but even more so in countries where there's low resource settings, like Vietnam, where I came from, where a lot of time patient has to go without treatment or diagnosis on a timely manner.
With your founder hat on, Dimitry, I do want to ask you, you've got Harrison, you decided to do the spin-off with Annalise. Take us through that process in deciding that, no, this is not a Harrison business, this is a separate business. What's the thinking around that as you build out your startups?
Harrison AI is built to develop joint ventures. So you can say that the product of Harrison is Annalise. We believe that AI is best built through collaboration. Healthcare is too broad and too complex for any startup to claim to disrupt or innovate. That's why Harrison is built to become trusted and reliable partners for large healthcare organizations like IMED to collaborate to form Annalise. So Harrison is very much part of the Annalise story. We are a partner together with IMED to create Annalise AI. We're looking at other verticals as well. Radiology, just the beginning. The origin of Harrison AI was the creation of the world's first AI for IVF, improving the selection of embryos during fertility treatment. And that, again, was through a partnership with Virtus Health, the largest provider of fertility service here in Australia and one in the top 5 globally. So you can see that collaboration and partnership is in the DNA of Harrison. And we hope to find more collaboration in the future to build innovative AI solutions rapidly. Annalise AI is only 18 months old, but it already worked best in just X-ray. And we think that the formula that we have, partnership, deep technology, clinician-led model is very much the key to success here.
Dimitry, before I let you go, you're saying 18 months old, you've got an announcement coming up with the radiologists. Talk to us a little bit about funding and runway. What are the plans on that front? Is Harrison funding all of these spin-off products, or are you going to be looking for a capital raise to really bolster Annalise from here?
Annalise is in a fortunate position because it has 2 parents. Harrison is very successful with our cap raise and has great support from our investors, including Skip Capital, Blackbird Ventures, and Horizon Ventures, alongside Ramsey Healthcare, who is also an investor in Harrison. And on the other side, we have IMED as a partner who's also very strongly supporting the business from a capital perspective. So Annalise is well on its way with the support of the 2 partners to grow into more verticals and developing more areas in medical imaging. And Harrison itself is about to announce some great success around our next round funding as well. So watch this space.
All right. Well, we look forward to it and look forward to chatting again. Dimitry Tran, congratulations and thanks for joining us on Startup Daily. We wish you all the best with Annalise and, of course, keeping people healthy.
Thank you for your time.